Wrestling Federation, Bustin Loose, Slick Rick along with the man Roger Ruffin. He happens to also be the CEO of the Northern Wrestling Federation, and I know you're excited about a return to Florence, Kentucky this Saturday night, Midwest Sports Complex. And what a big matchup we have. The main event, the Northern Wrestling Federation Championship is on the line, but that's not all that's on the line. Jay Donaldson puts the title up against Rob the Bomb Williams. Rob's putting his legacy on the line. What we mean by that, if Jay wins, he would then be referred to as the greatest NWF champion of all time. Oh my God, we got to stop that from happening.
Jay Donaldson had some harsh words for Rob the Bomb this past Saturday at Bone Crushers, but it's all coming to a head at the Midwest Sports Center. Trust me, Jay Donaldson does have something to gain from this. He wants to be known as the greatest NWF champion of all time.
Oh my God. Well, listen, advance tickets are available right now at Disc in That in Florence, Kentucky. Also at the Midwest Sports Complex. You can get general admission or get the VIP tickets, which puts you right in the front row.
And every time at Midwest Sports Center, the VIPs are selling out, so don't wait till the day up. Throw it out now and get them.
Do it now.
Tell them, Rick.
Here's what we're going to do right now. This is NWF Recap, brought to you by the Double Dribble Bar and Grill. You've been there.
Yes, but now let's go back to Bone Crushers.
Sean Bossman here, the boss of pro wrestling, with your NWF recap. What an exciting event we had here at Bone Crushers. We saw the House of Horrors get an impressive victory. Speaking of impressive, Aaron Extreme continues to impress. He got a disqualification victory over the unified champion, Brody Cormick, thanks to the interference of Danny Todd. Later on, Danny Todd hit Brody Cormick in his corner, I guess to try to repay the favor, but Matt Stevens came in and said, it's not going to happen. Therefore, the genuine superstar Anthony Bryan got a victory over Danny Todd, but what chaos ensued afterwards, it was absolutely unbelievable. We also saw an NWF championship match, as the champion Jay Donaldson got to handpick his opponent. He chose Miguel Sanchez, got the victory, but a victory wasn't enough, and he kept pounding on him, and so his opponent for Florence, Kentucky came out, Rob the Bob Williams. But between Jay Donaldson and the Jive Turkey, the numbers game was too much, and they took him down. Then here comes Roger Ruffin, but to no avail. The turkey suit that's going to come up in Florence, Kentucky, they gave him a little notice by taking the head of that turkey suit, putting on Roger Ruffin, humiliating him. What an event it was. You don't want to miss any NWF action. I'm Sean Bossman saying, till next time, my friend.
Oh boy, Northern Wrestling Federation is back in Florence, Kentucky, back at the Midwest Sports Complex, one of our favorite places. Build time 8 p.m. It's this Saturday, and guess what? We got a matchup in which the loser has to wear a turkey suit. It will be the man Roger Ruffin as he goes up against Justin Lane, the Jive Turkey, and the loser has to put on a turkey suit right there in the Midwest.
We're going to prove it once and for all. The true Jive Turkey is Justin Lane.
Okay, now, Chiron will be in Florence, Kentucky this Saturday night as he takes on former Tri-State champion, Bronze God, Danny Todd.
Last time we were at the Midwest Sports Center, it was the Bronze God defending his title against Joseph Parks. Well, the Bronze God, Slick Rick, you were there, you see it. He tried to tuck his tail and he tried to take off running.
He did.
Well, Chiron met him before he went through the curtain, hoisted him up in the air, and threw him back into the grasp of Joseph Parks, and then it was 1, 2, 3. Well, Danny Todd wants to even a score against Chiron on June the 15th.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Now, genuine superstar Anthony Bryan will be in Florence, Kentucky as well. This Saturday night, he goes one-on-one with Chuck E. Smooth, Mr. Soul Train.
Two of my favorite competitors in the NWF. I'm going to be right there to watch it.
Now, also, we want to drop some names. This Saturday night, you'll see Jason Cross.
Excellent.
You'll see Aaron Extreme.
My new favorite wrestler in the NWF.
You'll see the relentless Ron Mathis in Florence.
Oh, relentless is the word.
Now, let's hear some comments from the stars of the Northern Wrestling Federation.
It is brought to you by Disc and Dat.
I brought my disc again!
Hey, don't throw it. Last time you cost me $12.99 when you broke that flower vase over there. Put it away.
Are you scared?
So Danny Todd, I hear you blame me for you losing the Tri-State title last month in Florence to Joseph Parks. Well, that's kind of funny, Danny Todd. You blaming me for your loss, that's something a loser does. And for months and months and months, you called me a loser. Well, I'm not a loser, Danny Todd. You're a loser. And this Saturday, June 15th,
we're right back in Florence. And it's you and me, one-on-one. And at the end of that match, when I destroy you, pin you in the middle of that ring, I'll show everybody there and anybody watching who the real loser is. It's you, Danny Todd. You are a loser. They say a man is not defined by his past, but a wrestler is defined by his entire body of work. I've been in this business for over 17 years, and in that 17 years, I've accomplished quite a bit. Matter of fact, I've accomplished more than what I ever thought was possible. I have traveled all across the country. I've wrestled for the big promotions. I've held titles all over the country. But my most proudest moments, my most memorable time is being the NWF Heavyweight Champion. The NWF, where I started my career 17 years ago, and holding that heavyweight title not once, but twice. The second time was winning a Tournament of Champions with all the past NWF champions. I wrestled 3 former champions that night, and I became the NWF champion for the second time. June 15th, Midwest Sports. Jay Donaldson, you want me to put my legacy on the line for a shot to get your NWF heavyweight title? You got it. You got it. Because if that's what it takes to seal my destiny to become the NWF heavyweight champion for the 3rd time, that's what's going to be done. Because June 15th, right there at Midwest Hoops, Jay Donaldson, I'm putting everything on the line that I've got. I'm putting my history as the NWF greatest heavyweight champion of all time on the line. When I'm leaving the Midwest Sports Center June 15th with your heavyweight title, no, my heavyweight title for the 3rd time. And Jay, there ain't nothing you can do about it. How you like me now? Bustin Loose!
Oh, it's on now because the champ and the man of champions right here, Justin Lane, is here on Bustin Loose. And boy, what a great night. See, the thing is, everybody's all excited about FanFest and that road to FanFest. But we got an important stop, an important exit coming up. It's in Florence, Kentucky, my hometown. Your hometown. It's not only just going to be my night, it's going to be my man's night. See, he undefeated. He's the man around here. And we're talking about the man, Roger Ruffin. See, last time we were in Florence, this man shocked the world. I shocked the world. Beat you, Roger. Now this time a turkey suit's on the line. The loser is going to be a turkey. And who's the turkey in this company? Who's the turkey?
That would be a man they call the man, Roger Ruffin. See, how much longer do I have to embarrass you again and again and again? And then later on that night, because you all know it's going to be a 5-star night. Because when I win, we're going right to his match. I'm going to be in the corner of the NWF champion when he submits his legacy as the greatest NWF champion of all time.
See, Rob, there's definitely a line in the sand of this company of old school and the classics and the new Young Lion era. And you're looking at the leader of that Young Lion era. And see, the thing is, the classic era, it has that title of having the greatest NWF champion of all time. And that's you, Rob. That's you, Rob. But what's going to be so great is I get to take that legacy right away from the classics era of this company. See, I didn't wait around for nothing around this company. My first night in this company, I made a finish. I don't wait around for nothing. I take what I want. And Rob, that legacy of the greatest NWF champion, I want. And at Florence, my hometown, I'm gonna take it.
Northern Wrestling Federation back, as always, on the road. June 22nd, we'll be at Bone Crushers National Pro Wrestling Training Center.
You know, it's a cozy confines of BK and maybe 50-cent hot dogs. I'm not sure yet. Don't hold me to that.
Oh, you just said it in front of the camera. You're held to that.
All right, 50-cent hot dogs on June 22nd.
All right, breaking news. Now, June the 29th, we'll be back in Hamilton, starting at 6 p.m. at bell time in Hamilton, Ohio. Wow.
Yes, it's at the Optimist Club, Slick Rick. Just check out our website. It's got the address on there. And like you said, it's a special 6 p.m. bell time. 6 p.m. at the Optimist Club on June 29th.
On the west side of Hamilton. Now, look at this. We're already talking about July. July the 13th, we'll be back at Fairfield's UAW Hall. Road to FanFest.
It's going to be a big, big show. All the NWF wrestlers are jockeying themselves to get in the right position for FanFest. It is going to be one you don't want to miss because anything could happen because everybody wants to be involved in FanFest and everyone will be there July 13th to make a mark.
Yes, now, I'm going to talk about August. Is that okay? August the 7th, Champaign County Fair.
It's in Urbana, Ohio, Slick Rick. It'll be our 5th year in a row up there at the Champaign County Fair. Big crowds always turn out.
Make sure you put a lot of gas in the old NWF ring truck before you head there.
Long way.
All right. Now, August the 17th is the one that we have been looking forward to for a year. August the 17th, it's time again. NWF FanFest. It's NWF FanFest 7 in Fairfield.
Let me say that a little bit more correct, Rick. It's FanFest 7, August 17th.
Now, this Saturday night is June the 15th. We will be back at the Florence, Kentucky Midwest Sports Complex. Bell time 8 p.m. NWF title on the line. Jay Donaldson puts his title up. Rob the Bomb Williams, the challenger, puts up his legacy. Rob has been referred to many times as the greatest NWF champion of all time. If he loses,
the legacy may be gone. That's what Jay Donaldson wants. Rob the Bomb wants a title. Jay Donaldson wants a legacy. And it could go down in the history book as June the 15th, Donaldson loses the NWF title. Or it could go down in the record books, June the 15th, Midwest Sports Center, that Jay Donaldson becomes the greatest NWF champion of all time.
oh boy. Now, tickets are available at Disc and That. They're also available at the Midwest Sports Complex in Florence, Kentucky. What a great night. Now, let's take a look back at the action at Bone Crushers this last Saturday night.
I love highlights.
Let's do it. Well,
roll 'em!
highlights. Roll them!